going to be showcasing my box turtles today. So I'm going to be showcasing the adults and the babies. So I'm going to be showing you guys my two new turtles as well, which are named Aria and Molly. Molly is a small baby turtle. She's not as baby as my newborns, but she is pretty small. So let's wait for some people to come in here real quick. I have some worms and a tomato right here that I'm going to be feeding the turtles. So I'm going to be waiting here for a minute. Let me go get something real quick. All right, I'm back. All right, I think we're gonna go ahead and get Aurora right now. So if anyone joins, they'll be able to see her. So I see one person has joined the stream. So we're gonna go ahead and get Aurora real quick, which is our eastern box turtle. She's our most tamest turtle. So let's go ahead and get her right now. She's over in the enclosure. So if it goes to you guys who do watch my channel, I am expanding the enclosure. This is how far I am right now. These are all my turtles. Let's go ahead and get Aurora. She is right under here. So let's go ahead and get her to feed. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and give her this tomato. All right, there she is. It's pretty full. I gave her one earlier, but she should be able to eat another one because she's very, very hungry. So she is actually our most calmest box turtle, as you can see. She even lets you pet her. And she very, very loves tomatoes. So there she is eating. One of her favorite foods, of course, are worms and grub worms, but she will eat vegetables like tomatoes as well. So I'm going to be showing the babies pretty soon. The babies are from Apollo. She, unfortunately, is an infertile turtle, so she does not lay eggs, even though we have a male in the enclosure. So there she is eating. Let me get a better shot. Make sure to like up the stream. Let me hold it for her to make it easier. She's super cute. A lot of people say she looks like Oogway from Kung Fu Panda, and I agree. She looks a lot like him, except she's a female. But she is really cool. You can see the food, how she swallows it. All right, make sure to like up the stream, guys. Welcome to the stream, welcome. She's eating. Do you think we should get another turtle out here? I'm gonna wait for her to eat half of the tomato. There she is eating. So she does look a lot like Uwe because she has a flat head. Let me get her to come to the camera. Here she comes. Here, Aurora. A lot of people say she looks like a tortoise, but she is an eastern box turtle, so she does not have any kind of tortoise relations. But she is a box turtle, which is really cool because whenever she gets scared or a predator comes by, she can box up. Hey, Pancake. Thank you. She's actually very, very old, which it surprised me because she's older than me, so she's like 16, 17. We don't know for sure, but since turtles grow so slow, this could be her probable age, and it's pretty crazy that she's that old. But there are other turtles, like our new turtle named Aria. She is bigger than Aurora, This is Aurora, but she is bigger than her. So that shows that she is probably older than Aria. So let's go ahead and get Aria out here because Aurora's eating a lot. Let's go ahead and get Aurora back in the enclosure. So for those of you guys who do watch my channel, this is my new expansion of the enclosure. As you can see, we have a lot of turtles in here, and I know that we have to expand this enclosure, so that is exactly why I'm getting a new enclosure. That is our new turtle named Amber. Her, like I say, a month ago. Let's go ahead and get Ralph, which is our only male in the enclosure. He is actually one of my personal favorites because of his cool personality. He was the first ever box turtle I got about 6 years ago when I was little. Here he is right now. He loves tomatoes as well. He is the only turtle in here that can fertilize the other females and create eggs. Sometimes he can be a little shy, but he does eat in front of the camera. One of the most craziest things that happened to Ralph was he got an ear infection on this ear right here, on his right ear, which created an abscess, like a big bump, and we had to take him to the vet to do surgery on him, and thankfully he survived, but he could have died. But I'm so thankful that he lived because he's such a cool turtle. You can see he's inspecting the tomato. He's just not eating it yet. I've made a lot of videos on him because he's so calm. Apollo, if you see my YouTube shorts, she goes crazy. I can't film her. Here he goes eating. He's pretty cool as well. Thank you for subscribing, Pancake. If you have any questions, make sure to drop them down in the stream. For those of you guys who just arrived, this is my box turtle, and I'm doing a showcase of my feeding to the box turtles. That is Ralph that is eating right now, our only male. I think we should go ahead and get Aria, which is our new biggest turtle. I don't want them to eat the entire tomato yet. So let's go ahead and get Aria. He only got like 2 bites. But I did feed them earlier, so they should be fine. Fed them a lot yesterday because I was digging the soil for this enclosure and I found a lot of worms. So let's go ahead and put him right back in there. I'm so excited to have this enclosure expansion because we made a little door down there. The video's coming out pretty soon. I'm still editing it right now, and we still need to put more soil inside of here. So if you guys got a little sneak peek to the video, that is coming up pretty soon. So let's go ahead and get Aria, which is our newest turtle. We just rescued her. Poor thing, she's very shy right now. It's hard to get her right now because she's like inside of her house. So let's go ahead and get Aria. So I have to step in the second enclosure for this one. So right here is Aria. She is the biggest turtle we have at the moment. Everyone says she looks like a tortoise. And she has a really cool shaped shell. As you can see here is the size difference between Aurora. Oh shoot. That is the size difference between Aurora. She is very, very wide in size, not long, but she is pretty shy. I don't know if she'll eat this tomato, but she definitely will eat a worm, which I do have in a container. Let's go ahead and put her right there. All right, feel free to comment down below what you guys want to see. Have any questions about my turtles? Any concerns, questions? She will eat a worm though. Shoot, we don't want it going there. All right, hopefully she'll eat. I am still trying to get her to eat, and she can see the camera, which is pretty funny. All right, let's see if she eats. We have to stay quiet because she eats whenever I drop the food in front of her in the enclosure, but she is still a little hesitant. I don't know if she'll eat yet. Here she is. Come on, Aria. You have to have a lot of patience with box turtles. Oh, nope. Oh man, she's not eating. Feel free to ask any questions in chat if you have any questions. Oh, there we go. Oh, here we go. There we go. She's getting more comfortable around me, as you can see. She was rescued off of the road in some rural area in the city. I don't know how the hell she got in the city, but she is in the city. So we had to rescue her from the center. We will probably release Amber to the center as well because of too much space. Oh, there she goes. But she's actually probably our oldest box turtle in the enclosure. There she goes, escaping. We guess she's about 20 years old, which is very, very crazy for a box turtle. Their lifespans are about 40 years in captivity, or probably 50 in the wild. But due to this area out here, there were many box turtles in this area that I live in, but as it is getting more industrialized, I cannot keep. A lot of them get killed in their habitat. So let's go ahead and get Apollo. She's a pretty cool turtle as well. She will be inside of her house. Let's go ahead and get her. She's actually the one that has laid fertile eggs. I will be showing the little babies here in just a minute. But here is Apollo. She's the most calmest turtle I've ever seen. She's super cute. So let's go ahead and put her here in front of this tomato. I think she's the one who loves the tomatoes the most. As you can see, she's already looking at it. She's looking at me a lot. She is actually, I think, one of the smartest turtles we have in the enclosure, because she recognizes my face and knows that I'm the one that feeds her. Every time I come outside in the morning, she'll come out and look at me. There she goes, sniffing the tomato. Oh, there we go. So actually I can hand feed her, so let's go ahead and see. She likes being hand fed better. Oop, there we go. She's chomping it all down. So if you have any questions, post them down in the comments. Oh. She's known for taking her tomatoes from other turtles, so I do have to feed her separately sometimes. She'll like take the tomato and walk away. There's a massive mouth. She's really beautiful. So she's actually a one-of-a-kind turtle. She is pretty young, but she does have a really cool shell. Most box turtles don't have all of that yellow coloration, as you can see there. A lot of turtles have a slip swap, if you know what I mean. This yellow is black and those black lines are yellow. But she's actually really cool because she has more yellow than black on her shell. So I think she's a pretty young turtle, but she is still fertile, as she is the mother of all of the babies I have. So let's wait till she finishes eating this tomato, and I'll go ahead and get the baby turtle. There she is. If you have any questions, post them down in the chat. Right there she's eating. Oh, all right. So do you guys want to see my indoor turtle named Whirlpool? Make sure to post it down in the chat. It's fine. If not, then we'll bring out the little baby. Or if you guys want me to bring out Cooper, my dog, I can bring him out as well. So that is Apollo finishing up her tomato. All right, you have any questions? Are any of you guys in the stream from my channel or from the YouTube Shorts feed live? Oh, shoot. Tomatoes. All right. Oh. Watch your mouth. She actually looks a lot like Oogway from Master. She looks a lot like Oogway from Kung Fu Panda, as you can see. Her face has a lot of characteristics from Oogway. There she is right there. She has a pretty cute face. Sometimes she can be territorial because she has bitten one of my turtles before. So I have to be careful with that. So now let's go ahead and go to the part that is most my favorite, which is getting the baby turtles. So as you can see, this is the mother, but the babies are in the separate closure because, of course, those turtles will probably injure the babies or eat them because you never know what happens with box turtles. So if you guys have been watching my channel for a long time, I built this enclosure about 2 months ago, and I hatched these babies in September. So the babies should be somewhere in here. All right, let's look for these little babies. They're so hard to find, but they stand out whenever you can find them. There's one. All right, there's a baby box turtle right there. You have any questions? Leave them down in the comments. So as you can see, her face looks a lot like her mother's. Her face looks a lot like Apollo's. You have any name suggestions? Make sure to post them down in the comments. For now, I'm going to put them inside of their feeding container, which is under here. I have 3, if you guys were wondering. Put one in there. The other one should be inside of this house. Nope. And there should be another one probably in this corner. Let's see. Sometimes they get hidden a lot. But it's pretty fun to go on a little scavenger hunt for them. All right. Let's see. Oh, there's another baby right down in there, as you can see. Let's go and get him out. Looks like she was sleeping. That's pretty cute. You see her little eyes were closed. Let's go ahead and put her in here with the other one. All right, let's go ahead and get one last one, which should be under this plant. They usually hide under here. Nope. All right, let's see. You have any questions, make sure to post them down in the chat. I'll answer each one. All right. Let's look for the other one. Sometimes these turtles can go hiding for a long time and I just don't find them. So that can be the issue sometimes. I don't see any right now. That's pretty crazy. Sometimes they just hide under a leaf and I just pass across them and don't see them. Alright. Well, it looks like we'll probably... Oh, there she is. There's the last turtle. So let's go ahead and put some water in here to let them soak. And then I'll feed them some earthworms. So let's go ahead and bring this to the koi pond, which the kois are spawning right now. I don't know if you'll be able to see the babies or not, but I am spawning the koi So if we go over here to our breeding box, I'm just leaving them in here until they grow older. Right in here are little baby koi. You can see them swimming around in there. Those are our baby koi. Those were hatched from Yamato, Musashi, and all the other boys. So these are the biggest koi I've ever seen. So these are my little koi. There he is doing something. There's Musashi. She is the female right here, and our males are over there. So they just got through spawning. As you can see, all the bubbles in the water, and the little babies are inside of this container. Let me get a little better shot. Those are the babies right there. You see those little clear things down under there. The glare is pretty bad. But the babies are from that red fish, that orange fish, yellow fish, and her. So these koi are spawning because it is the summertime. And we just got through cleaning the koi pond, so they love that as well. Let's go ahead and put some water inside of the baby turtles. Just a little bit in here. Don't worry, this water is clean because we just emptied it out. So we put a little bit of water in there. They'll be able to soak. We don't want to put too much water to where they can't even swim. It's where they swim. So let's go ahead and feed them some earthworms. Let's put them up in here. Guys, like up the stream. We should get, let's get a light goal of 5. Let's get a light goal of 5. All right, let me leave it there. All right, I got my earthworms right here, right behind them. So you guys are gonna get to see an up-close shot of how crazy these turtles get with earthworms. So there they are right there. They go nuts over worms. And of course I do not feed them all worms right now. I feed them like grub worms, stuff they would find in the wild. Here's another one. They go crazy over these earthworms. And they have grown a lot since they were babies. Since they were babies, they used to could fit in small little eggs. If you have any questions about them, make sure to post them down in the comments. I'd really appreciate them. Make sure to like the stream as well. So we have the babies eating right there. Let me get a better shot of them here in just a minute. Let me just put the rest of these earthworms in here. All right, let's put these earthworms in here. Have any questions? Post them down in the comments. We only have 2 comments right now. Let's try and get a max of like 10 probably. All right, let me get a better shot of these babies. So there they are. He's covered in earthworms right now. He is eating like crazy. So these turtles are actually about half a year old. They hatched in September. So they are almost a year old actually. They will be a year old in about 3-4 months. So they should be getting pretty big now. And they are actually getting really big. So that is really cool. And they are getting a lot of color as well. Their shells have gotten a lot more spots and everything. There's a baby eating there. So if you guys have any name suggestions, make sure to post them down in the comments below. I really appreciate them. We already have some names, such as like Baron or Neptune, Pluto, something like that. I don't know. But that is our biggest turtle right here that I'm showing on screen. And then our smallest one is right there. She's pretty small. We don't know the genders of them yet, so we do have to stay patient. But just until they get big enough, I will be able to get them. So let me guys show you Molly, which is our newest turtle. She is a juvenile, so she will be turning, I think, about 4 years old. We just got her in, just got her rescued. She is pretty hidden. There she is. She's eating a little earthworm or tomato, I think. So this is what those little babies will turn into in about 4 years. She's super cute. I love her face. So we just rescued her. We just rescued her, and we feel like we should leave her in the enclosure. And that is what she will be turning into. That's what she was about 4 years ago. So let's watch her eat this little tomato here. She is very hesitant still because she's brand new, but she will get accustomed to us pretty soon. She's very cute. Her face is the funniest little looking thing. That's her little face right there. So those babies will turn into this in about 4 years. As you can see, the size difference is not too bad. It's about 3 inches size difference. So let me put the camera here, and I'll put Molly back in the enclosure. So I guess you guys can watch how the babies eat. So let me go ahead and put Molly back in the enclosure. Alright, I'm back. Just go ahead and give them a tomato. I want to see if they eat a tomato. They never have before, so I want to see if they will. So I threw it right in front of him. Did not seem interested. But one time I did feed them and they did eat it, so I am pretty glad about that. So I'm going to be streaming until 25 minutes. We have 5 more minutes until 6:25 Eastern time. Make sure to like up the stream. I'd really appreciate it. Have any questions, make sure to post them down below. You guys want me to show them? You guys want me to show you guys the mother of these babies, or no? For those of you guys who are new, you want to see the mother of the babies, the mother and father. So as you can see, he has the prettiest shell right there. It's kind of a yellow color, while these other ones are black. So do you guys want to see the parents of these babies, or no? Post down in the comments real quick. Let's see. Alright, there we go. Let me try and clean this camera real quick. It's kind of foggy. Alright, there we go. So let me just lower it a little more so we can see a better view of these little babies. They have the funniest faces too, as you can see. They sometimes look at you weird. And that one has a really cool eye color, as you can see. It's sort of a silver, so she has a really pretty eye. The other one above her has not really much of an iris yet, and the other one there has sort of orange eyes. So that one has the prettiest coloration of their eyes. So they are eating. They are pretty full because I fed them about 2 days ago, but we do have to feed them to the max amount to get them big enough for the winter time. So these, if you have any name suggestions, make sure to post them down in the chat. I'd really appreciate it. So how is your guys' summer going? Is it going pretty good? We're in the, I think 2nd week of summer break. And then we'll be going into school sometime in August. Alright, there they go. These are baby turtles. They're baby box turtles, in fact. So box turtles are turtles that basically like box up and whenever they're scared of stuff. So that's a turtle. Tortoises look pretty different whenever they're babies. Tortoises have more of a bigger and harder shell. I don't know like how to describe them, but they do look pretty much different. These turtles have more of a darker color tone to blend in, since tortoises live in the desert, most of them actually. There's one eating right there. If you have any questions, you want to see their parents, or want to see their parents, I have Ralph and Apollo, their names of their parents. If you want to see their parents, make sure to let me know in chat. We have like 3 more minutes end up stream. So there they are eating. You want to see the parents of the babies, make sure to let me know in chat. Here he is eating. They go crazy over food. As you can see, they have little tongues. As you can see there, little silver looking things. It's really cute. There's their tongue. They use their tongues to drag in the food inside of their mouth, and then they chew it all up. Have any questions? I'll feel free to answer them if you have any questions. He is chewing. Alright, finished the whole worm. So they pretty much finished all the worms that I had in there. There's only one left there, but it's not moving, so they don't really eat it as fast. They might turn to the tomato, which is pretty good. I'm trying to introduce them to new vegetables like tomato that is right there, but they are still babies, so they're still learning. They're just drinking something there. They have gotten very, very big in these past 3 months, so I'm very proud of how they've grown. You guys want to see their parents? Let me know in chat. Oh, now they're going to do something. Oh, they might turn to the tomato. Please, hope they turn to the tomato. Let's see if they eat the tomato. If they eat the tomato, that means they are starting to expand their diet a little bit. I think they eyed it down, but they did not eat it, so that's pretty sad. So I'm going to bring Apollo, which is the mother of these babies, right here in front of the camera. So I'm going to leave that tomato there and going to feed it to her. So Apollo is actually the mother of those babies. She is actually the most calmest turtle. For those of you guys who are watching my YouTube channel constantly, this is the expansion of the new box turtle enclosure. That is the mother right there, that little yellow shell. So let's go ahead and get her. We'll have to step into the enclosure real quick. Let's go ahead and get Aurora, or Apollo, I mean. This is Apollo. And box turtles actually don't even care about their little babies. They actually don't even recognize them, which is pretty sad, but it is what it is. There they are eating. All right, there's the mother of these little babies to the left. So Apollo is the mother of those babies. So I don't think she has seen this tomato yet. Let me just, if I wiggle it, they will come to eat it. So let me just put this. See, the reason Apollo isn't in any of my videos is because if there is no food for her, she will run away. So I posted a YouTube short earlier today explaining why. She always runs away every time I try to film with her. So see, she's ready to leaving now. She will probably not eat that tomato. So that is the mother of these baby turtles. So she laid those eggs, and then those babies came out in the next spring. So I'll bring the father. His name is Ralph. Ralph is the father of those babies. Ralph is actually the only male in this enclosure. And I cannot see him. Oh, there he is. He's right behind Aria. So Ralph is right here. Here's Ralph. This is Ralph right here. Sorry for that camera. All right, here we go, Ralph. And Ralph actually doesn't even remember the babies either. He'll probably just look at them, but he will not remember them at all. So he might eat that tomato as well. There we go. If I let him eat that. Sometimes they get a little bit frightened, as he looks like right now. All right, I'm gonna end the stream pretty soon. He's looking at his kid. All right. So if I want to introduce the babies to him, I'll put the babies in front of him. And he's not really doing anything. The only thing I'm scared about is if he bites them. So he's looking at it. Yeah, he doesn't really care about the babies. But these are his babies, so he shouldn't really care. They do just forget about their babies, so there is no surprising to that he doesn't recognize them. So I'm going to be ending the stream pretty soon. Make sure to like it up. I'd really appreciate it. Have any questions, comment below. I'd really appreciate any kind of questions. I'll gladly answer all of them. So there he is. If you have any questions, I will end the stream. Make sure to like it up. All right, there goes Ralph. All right, let's go put him inside of the enclosure. Thank you guys for watching so much. I'm glad to have shown you my box turtles and my new enclosure that I'm expanding. Thank you guys for watching. I will be posting streams pretty soon. I don't know about what though. I could post them about my koi fish, my whirlpool, which is my diamondback terrapin, and some other things. But that is Aria right there, if you guys are wondering. But if you guys have any questions, make sure to leave them down below. I really appreciate you guys watching. If you guys have any comments, make sure to post them down below. I'm about to end the stream. There's little babies. Let's go ahead and put these little babies back, and then I'll end the stream. If you guys have been watching my channel for a long time, you know these babies and you recognize them from day one. I actually created this channel when they hatched. So these are basically like my milestone of my channel. And my channel anniversary is actually coming up very soon, which is June 25th. So I'm very excited for that. I will be posting a special video about that. That's going to be very fun. It's going to be a video about remaking the old terrarium, which is my first video. Alright guys, so I should end stream pretty soon here. Have any questions, last minute questions, I will answer them. Alright. thank you guys for watching so much. I really appreciate you guys watching these turtles and their checkup, the showcase of all of the box turtles. I really appreciate you guys watching, and I'll be posting more streams in the future. All right, see you guys later.